duties as head of household is to nominate 2 people for eviction.
Britney better stick to our deal or there will be dire consequences. I promise I will put her up next week and I will send her home.
So Britney tells me that she might put me up as a pawn. I just came off the block. I don't want to go back up there. I hope to hell that she comes to her senses and does not put me on the block.
I hope for Britney's sake that I don't go on a block. If Britney puts me on a block as a pawn, there's a line there, and she crossed it. I don't play that way.
This nomination process is surprisingly difficult. There is a disadvantage in nominating 2 people for eviction because only one will go home. That leaves another in the house, upset, but I'm considering my own longevity in this game. What's going to get me further week by week, and who are the people who I want around me when it comes down to the end. Hey everyone, it's time for the nomination ceremony. Ceremony. As head of household, one of my duties is to nominate 2 people for eviction. I will pull the first key, that person is safe, that person will pull the next key, and so on and so forth. Hayden, you are safe.
Reagan, you are safe. Thank you, Brittany. Lane, you are safe. Thank you, Brendon.
Matt, you're safe.
Thank you, Brendon.
I have nominated you, Brendon, and you, Enzo, for eviction. Enzo, simply put, you're the only person who hasn't been on the block so far, but I absolutely adore you, and this is in no way an attack on you. Brendon, you and I have obviously had our share of differences in the house before. All that aside, I nominate you based on one fact, and that is that you were coming after me last week. I don't see any way that that would change in the future, and I'm playing for myself to get myself further in the game. This nomination ceremony is adjourned.
I was gunning for you? I didn't even nominate you last week. You made a promise and you went back on it. So what good is your word in this game anymore, Britney?
Britney nominates Brendon and Enzo. Either of those 2 guys leaving, for me, is not such a bad thing.
Everyone was still telling me to put up Matt, but I know exactly what I'm doing, and we will see what happens after veto.
I'm going to get this veto, and then I'm going to work my magic to get Maddie up on a block. It's my game. You haven't heard the last of me.
Who will win the power of veto? And will it be used to save either Brendon or Enzo from eviction? Find out Wednesday at 8, 7 Central on Big Brother.